Ben Alaya, the chief editor-in-chief for Sports Day newspapers.
Chief editor, whatever.
Yeah, editor-in-chief. Yeah, chief editor joins us on the show now too to talk about a lot. And we're talking about the state of Nigerian stadiums before we went on that break. And you saw some very pictures, some really bad pictures. Beautiful, right? Yeah. Bad pictures.
I mean, unquote, it could be an allegory. What is this?
Ben, seriously.
Metaphor.
Those pictures that you saw, that you've seen this morning, how does it make you feel? Especially for someone like you that grew up, supporting the Super Eagles at the National Stadium in Lagos, in Surulere here.
Brings tears to your eyes, really.
Really?
Because some weeks back, we held a memorial tournament for one of our colleagues, one of our friends, and a lot of corporate organizations were involved. And when they got there, they were like, is this the same national stadium where it's jam-packed with 75,000 people cheering the Super Eagles? At times, I recall a particular friendly game that we had with the Zambian national team. Keshi couldn't play that match because he was injured, or he was not released by Anderlecht then, and Samson Siasia was captain of on that particular day. Okay. I was on somebody's back just to watch that game.
It was filled.
And 2-0, we won that game. I can recall. I don't remember the year, but the stadium was jam-packed, cheering all the way. Peter Rufai in goal. That squad was a sensational squad. And this
and they had a place where they call home.
Yes, the national stadium made them what some of them are today. That they are coaches in various club size, various countries. Some of them have even coached outside the country. That is the stadium that made them. And this is where we have left the stadium to be dilapidated. Very, very unfortunate. And look at what we are doing again to the Abuja National Stadium that hosted the 2003 All-Africa Games. Koja, we are again mismanaging, misusing. What does it take just to put somebody? Look at what Akwa Ibom State government had done to the Nest of Champions. What they have done is to say, Julius Berger, you are going to take care of this project for 10 years. And so the groundsmen, the field workers, they are on ground every day maintaining that. That's why we still see some semblance of...
it's still the way it is since it was built.
So it's been taken care of. We can do same. We are talking of federal might. The national stadium belongs to the federal government.
That's what we're saying.
The Abuja National Stadium belongs to... Most of the stadium, Nnamdi Azikiwe belongs to the... So why these are the things we are saying the minister should be doing, not the politics of the game. Infrastructures, facilities, maintenance. Those are the things he should concern himself with, and leave the politics of the game to the sports politicians. This is how it should be, really. This is how it is in England, and elsewhere in South America and all developed climes. What you see there is that the government concerns itself with providing the facilities. The private sectors and other people provide the cash and the money.
And that's very instructive.
It's easy.
What you've just
so
said
why
now,
do we have misplaced priority like this?
I don't know if Ben can answer that question, but what I was going to say is all the stadiums that you mentioned owned by the federal government, and we know the states right now, not good at all. I start to wonder, and it looks like they don't have what it takes to actually maintain the stadium. So what has stopped them, and why have they not decided to go for private facility managers and stuff along those lines?
There was a time they talked about PPP, that is public partnership.
Yes.
So what happened to that?
I don't know. The minister, maybe one of these days you invite him to this house, let him come and explain. Because it's not a laughing matter. It's very sad. Yeah. It's saddening to see these facilities. If you go to Kaduna to play, we've played there a couple of times.
Yes, of course.
The pitch is still okay. The facility, the passion of the people. Before 2 o'clock, if the Super Eagles are playing in Kaduna, the stadium is filled. The same thing in Kano. The Nigerians are passionate about football, but the facilities are just not there. How do you take your son or your daughter and your wife, for instance, to the stadium when you are not sure of coming out, whether the seat will collapse or something will happen? It does not happen in developed climes.
Correct.
You see, at times you watch professional football, you see everybody, the entire family is in the stadium. They have bought ticket for the entire season. It's a family day out. They sit down. Half-time, they go out, have drinks, have refreshment, and come back. They enjoy themselves. And security is pure. I remember when we went to the Cardiff Stadium in Wales.
Right.
When we were coming out, that was a community shield between Man U and Arsenal that we went to watch. when we were coming out of the stadium, wow, I was like, this crowd, somebody is going to steal your phone. Nobody. People were just... And as you come out of that stadium, you are entering the train back to London.
We're not even talking about those.
I don't know why we are so blessed.
Yes, you can come out of the National Stadium and enter the bus.
Of course, we can.
It's easy now.
So it's easy.
The Lagos State government has done
It's
something
easy,
well.
but what
Building
we're saying is...
nice bus stops, beautifying the place, but the federal government must... luckily for us, it is the same party that is at the center that is also in Lagos State. Can't we just join together? I like what they are also doing now to the Onikon Stadium. His contract has been awarded, they are renovating it. I think if the Lagos State government is giving the latitude or the power of attorney or whatever.
Ben, this is actually beyond Lagos states now. We're looking at the federal level because you have to drive this state from the federal level. They've got the funds, they've got the resources to actually do this. Because you talked about private-public partnership.
They will tell you they don't have the money.
Oh, really?
Because look at how much really. This is where I also don't.
That's why I talked about misplaced priorities.
It's difficult at times to blame Dalong or whoever. How much is the budget for sports?
That's what we're saying. We're not talking about this.
The budget for sports should be, except if the Ministry of Works that has a huge budget.
Exactly. This shouldn't be.
But the budget for sports is so meager that it's not even enough to take our national teams around. That's why some of the national teams are even being withdrawn from competitions. I mean, and the private sector is not helping because of what you and I know, maybe lack of trust.
Okay, we'll just start with complete sports. And this one here says, Amuneke Ikbeba tip Moses for CAF award. Then you have a Swansea Boss Blast. Don't blame me for Abraham's Eagles snob. Okay, and I won't sign new Real Madrid deal. That's coming from Cristiano Ronaldo and Igalo Sats to miss Argentina a clash. Which one gets you talking here, Ben, from the Complete Sports?
Well, I think Ikeba says he tips Moses. I mean, he's a former winner of the completed award, and I mean, he knows what it takes. I mean, and if going by performances of the players that have been listed so far, I think if Moses makes the short list of 3, it's likely he's going to be the winner. Because I mean, last season he was excellent, beautiful on the ball, both for club and country.
Right.
He's one of the reason why Nigeria was the first to qualify for the World Cup, and he also helped Chelsea to the trophy. And they may be now not doing too well. It's also because Moses is injured.
Out, so they're feeling his absence.
They're feeling his absence. So if he returns, I think that. For me, yes, we have Aubameyang, we have a couple of fantastic players who are also
Well, he's the only title.
He's the one who has a title to his name now, and I think that if we want to be fair, when the events are held in January in Ghana, I expect to see Moses come away with the award.
Wow. That's quite some shouting from Ben. I mean, I totally understand. At least the top 3 based on his performance in here on the review. Okay, so that's it. Let's go quickly to Sporting Live. That's the last paper for review. Argentina, Algeria clashes. Igalo sad. So Miss Tyson apparently is injured. And I wish him a quick, really quick recovery so he can get back on the pitch.
Sadly, so he's injured. What can we do? I mean, these are friendlies. I mean, more or less like friendlies. The Algerian game, though, is a qualifier, but you can see Rabah Maja bringing out his best Arsenal to come and play.
But what do you make with the coach General ruling out a replacement for Igalo?
I think he believes that he has enough materials, to prosecute the 2 games. I'm not also happy that they said Lionel Messi will play the game against Russia and then will not play against Nigeria. Why? Let him come and play against us. So that the goalkeepers we have will be crying that we are having issues with goalkeeper. Let Messi's trickery and talent come and test our goalkeeper. So that this is preparation for the World Cup has started. In earnest, it has started.
Man, I know that you're very selfish, right?
No, it's not.
This is not the first time he's doing it. Against Singapore and against Brazil, some of the games they played, their friendlies they played, he will play in one and he will skip the others because he needs to get back. He is number 1. He needs to get back to Barcelona because that game is like on a Wednesday or Tuesday, 14th, because after the game against Russia, so he needs to go back to Barcelona and get ready for the weekend game. That's what he's been doing.
Why is he not skipping
when
the World When it is the World Cup proper, he doesn't skip them.
Back to back.
He
He
should play
just
against
doesn't
us.
like
We
playing all
want
the
to
games
see.
because, you know, he's the big man right there in Barcelona.
Man, right?
Yes.
Really.
Thank you, Ben, for coming on the program.
Always a delight.
Thank you, Ben. Thank
All right.
you.
Thank you for watching. I'm Cecilia Mogbe. Have a fantastic weekend.
Enjoy the rest of your day. I'm Tayo Salah.